Xbox Game Pass gives you access to hundreds of games that you can play on your Xbox for a low-cost monthly subscription fee. So if your idea of fun is keeping that trigger finger busy and blasting everything in your sights, and you want more than just free-to-play Battle Royale games, here's my list of some of the best first and third-person shooters that you can be playing right now as part of your Xbox Game Pass subscription. Welcome to my tech gear. Let's get into it. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share it. And if you're not subscribed yet, then please consider clicking the subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you're notified about new videos as and when I post them. This all really helps me grow the channel so that I can keep making videos like this for you. Thanks. Let's face it, I was never going to be able to mention a list of shooter games for the Xbox platform without mentioning Halo. So let's get it out of the way first. There has been a Halo game for every generation of Xbox dating all the way back to the original Xbox in 2001. That's 20 years ago. Halo the Master Chief Collection contains recreated, high-definition versions of the classic Halo games. Give them all a go, but it's the original Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 3 that are the top of the pick for me. In all these games, you play as Master Chief, battling primarily the Covenant, who are an alien race hell-bent on destroying humanity. The storylines are short, but the gameplay oh so sweet. You will notice hints of more modern games in how it plays, purely because of how influential these games have been. Certainly games of its ilk have evolved significantly over the years, and even a re-render of the game can't hide this, but there's a simplicity to the game that allows you to appreciate one of the original forefathers of all the first and third person shooters that we see today. Go down Retro Street and check it out. The fifth game in the Gears of War franchise, now just called Gears, Gears 5 sees the action start where Gears of War 4 left off. The game focuses on Kate Diaz as she, along with the rest of the team, uncover the truth behind her family history whilst battling the Swarm in a bid to save humanity from being overrun. The attention to the storyline in the Gears series shows a depth of characters and the development that few games in its genre even bother trying to do. Combine that with a combat system that is immersive, brutal and never-ending, and you have a great package to get stuck into. I thoroughly recommend playing Gears of War 4 first though, as its story leads straight into the start of Gears 5 and so will give you a lot of backstory. It's also a great game in its own right. For many others, Gears of War 2 is considered the best of the entire series, a game that is actually a good sequel to the original game. It's graphically showing its age now, but the game itself is great to play, so I thoroughly recommend checking this out too. Hey, why not just try them all? If RPG, loot and shoot type games are more your thing, then do I have two for you to try here. From both the makers of the original Halo and Gears of War Judgment games, Bungie and People Can Fly offer up Destiny 2 and Outriders respectively. Both provide a similar offering of a third-person shooter affair where you choose from a variety of character classes that each have their own special skills as you battle an alien force to save humanity. You'll be upgrading your character with special abilities and other upgrades using your loot and XP along the way the more you play. Destiny 2 has been around the longest and has seen significant changes since its original release, and I'm pleased to say that it's the better for it. Not only do you get access to the original game, but also its various expansion packs such as Forsaken, Shadowkeep and Beyond Light. It's Beyond Light that sees a significant change to Destiny 2 and is the first in a new trilogy of expansions, taking it well into next year and beyond. You wield a power called the Light as you battle the darkness in a bid to protect humanity. But as of the Beyond Light expansion pack, you can now also wield the power of Stasis, which is a darkness power. You're now essentially using the bad guys' power against themselves. Are there penalties for wielding Stasis? Are you selling chunks of your soul to the devil? Not yet, but who knows? It will be interesting to see where Bungie takes it going forwards. The scenery is crafted really well with that just right sci-fi feel to it, and the new dynamic weather system which sees snowstorms drift out of nowhere to obscure your vision is really cool. The main game is short at only 6 hours of gameplay, but the added expansion packs and its online player versus player modes will see you spending many hours beyond that playing it. Outriders was only released recently, so it's definitely the new kid on the block here, but it's certainly doing well in its first outing. It plays very similar to Gears of War with the cover and shoot mentality, but it feels like an old Gears game rather than one of the new ones, and that probably plays out seeing as the developers, People Can Fly, created Gears of War Judgment back in 2013. To that end, it can feel familiar to some, but it's the character's special power abilities that take it to that next sci-fi level. Choosing between different characters that allow you to manipulate time, fire, earth or tech, each ability will see you play to its strengths. teleport across the map and get behind enemy lines and shoot them in the back, or suspend time and shoot them at your leisure. There's some great abilities here for you to try. It's definitely a lot more of a thinking person's shooter, as you have to decide when to cover and shoot, and then come out and use your magical attacks full on, or a combination of the two. It is a little rough around the edges, but it's early days, and the combat system is rock solid. It's a fun and fast game that will keep you occupied for hours. Sniper Elite 4 is a unique game in this list, as it's a tactical stealth shooter rather than the more common run and gun type games you typically get in this category. Set during World War II in Europe in 1943, there's some plot involving Nazis that you have to stop. You know the drill. There is a large open world here for you to explore, and with an array of weapons at your disposal, from grenades and bombs to close quarter stealth kills, everyday guns and that long range sniper rifle, you really can decide how you want to play the game. You can reach your objective by either being completely gung-ho, or by stealth, where you scout out the lay of the land before you with your binoculars, marking out your targets, and then slowly take them out one by one. It really is up to you. If you've never played it before, then be ready for one of the most unique features of the game, the kill cam. An X-ray camera that shows you sniper shots or close-up stealth kills in all their glory as the bullet smashes through their skull, eye, or even their balls. This doesn't get old. It's so unique and so interesting to see how the bullet is going to dismember your target. It doesn't do it all the time too, which I think is great, as it keeps the novelty of it going on for longer. It's a refreshing change to the games before this, so go hide out some bushes and take out some Nazis. Doom Eternal is the latest offering in the Doom series of games, which sees it take everything about the original Doom games and put it all on steroids. More demons, more weapons, more speed. The graphics, the level design, the combat mechanics, and that full-on soundtrack are so on point for this game that sees you play the Demon Slayer, taking on the demon hordes of hell to save and overrun Earth. Subtle, this game is not. Kill a demon up close and you'll gain health. Chainsaw them and they drop ammo. Torch them with your flamethrower and they'll give up armor. This all encourages a push forward combat style where you are rewarded for aggressive offensive gameplay. You'll also find yourself juggling how you kill demons in order to get the resources you need when you're running low. It adds a thinking element to a game that is otherwise unbridled chaos. It's a good chaos though. The demons are never ending and relentless, and there's enough variety in the demons to keep it interesting too. Each demon has a weakness that you can exploit. That shows a game that rewards well-timed and accurate attacks more than it does mindless spraying of bullets. The main single player mode will take you around 15 hours to complete, but there's also battle mode, an online 2v1 PvP arena that sees 2 demon players take on a single demon slayer. It's an interesting offering on multiplayer gaming and worth a go, but it's the single player mode that's really the main focus here. It's fast paced, gory, full on and super fun. Go give them hell. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, then you also have access to EA Play, so I thought I'd slip these two in for a quick honourable mention at the end. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, whilst not great games by any imagination, are good enough shooters if you're a Star Wars fan. Donning a lightsaber in this authentic Star Wars themed shooter and taking out stormtroopers and AT-ATs is just fun, at least for a little while. From the team that gave you Apex Legends comes Titanfall 2, an action hero buddy storyline with gameplay that will have you coming back for more. You'll be running, sliding and even wall jumping around as you pair up with your Titan robot BT to prevent a super weapon destroying the world of Harmony. You should definitely play this, you won't be disappointed. I hope that's given you some good ideas of what games you'll want to be trying next. If you want more Xbox Game Pass games that are worth playing, then be sure to check out my other videos on this channel and via the links in the description down below. Now, with these compilation videos of mine, I'm trying to give you as much information as I can about as many good games as possible in a small amount of time. So hopefully you're finding them useful. Do let me know in the comments down below. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if you're not. And as always, see you in the next one.